Have you had a chance to watch this year's Gonzaga team through the first two games?
I did watch the first game against Kansas. And like I can't coming into this season, I already knew like this is gonna be a good team this year. We got one of the top ranked, recruiting freshman classes coming in. We got some really good returners in Timmy and Kispert and Joel Ayayi. And so I knew it was gonna be, we were gonna have a good team. Then I watched them play, Kansas, who, one of the blue bloods of college basketball. And like we just go in there, just head on and just to play like that on the, at the biggest stage, one of the biggest stages, first game of the season against Kansas, like, come on. Yeah. And like we just balled out. Like I literally could not see a flaw. I couldn't find a flaw in how we played that night.
Yeah, it's hard to find a flaw, that's for sure. I think if there is a flaw in my eyes, it's the lack of front court depth. But with the way the game is now, you can play with four guards. Kispert's big enough. You can put him at the four and really space it at times. Were you on the first team from Gonzaga to be ranked number one in the country? You were, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep. I was on that team. Yeah, that was a really good team we had. It was the good old days. Yeah. So I was on that first team.
What was Coach Few's message when that came out that you guys were ranked number one in the country? Because he's never really been a guy that's been into rankings or accolades. But I can only imagine that was a pretty proud moment for you and your teammates.
Yeah, definitely. I can't remember exactly, what Coach Few said to us. But, like you said, he's not big into the rankings. He doesn't want us, he never wants us to get over our heads at the end of the day. Just wants us to go in and play our tails off night in and night out. And that's what we did. That's where we got to where we were at. And, you see that with this team this year as well. Like, even though it's a small sample, but you can just tell it's going to be a special season for those guys.